Monday morning. I feel really good. Saturday, I posted that vlog, and you guys really liked it, so that felt good. And today, I'm gonna go see Bert Kreischer. Bert Kreischer is an old friend of mine I used to do stand-up with, and he's a very, very, very successful stand-up, and he actually lives around the corner. And our kids go to the same school, and he's just like one of these guys that you're gonna instantly like. He's pretty dope. He also pooped in a pizza box. We'll talk about that later. I got up late today. I was supposed to be up at 7. Last night there were some pranks going on here. We went and surprised some kids. I'll get into that. All kinds of stuff. I got a headache. David was trying to prank me at like 3 in the morning. I have a bag. Scott did a music video, which is cool. I'm happy for Scott because he's very talented, and I feel like, you know, he's not too excited about life a lot of the time. So when good things happen to him, it's good. All right, I gotta go to Bert's. Let's just do it. Oh. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, a day. Okay, do it again.
Hey, buddy.
That was just good the second time.
Come on around the back. Me and the girls watched Why I Got Divorced.
Yeah, you watched that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I didn't get all the details I wanted, but yeah. I was like, please show like some real insider gossip. But the kid seems super happy. Like, I mean, you guys still seem like it's working. Like,
yeah, it's great. We're so lucky.
I have to set the stage. And I don't do this for everyone because a lot of times I go, oh, people know who the person is, and I didn't do it for you last time, but I have to do it now because your life's changed so f***ing much.
Yeah. So
that Jason, that was his path. You made a movie called Jason Nash is Married.
Yeah.
You made
another movie called FML.
I would say arguably just a filmmaker, but from the generation of me where filmmaking was a tad bit difficult. You needed a DP, you needed all these things to make it happen, and then technology caught up literally in a sprint with everything.
Yeah.
When it started happening on your phone immediately, and you became, inarguably, one of the biggest stars on Vine. And that exploded. Now, it was hilarious to me that the most of the Vine stars were like 22, and you were like 43 at the time, 41 years.
It started when I was 40.
And because I was into Vine really big too.
Yeah.
I don't think technology sees an age.
Yeah, it's odd. It's an odd life.
Marnie said, I saw in one of your Insta stories, Marnie was like, what world am I in that we go to Imagine Dragons, sit in the front row, and kids want to get pictures with you?
No, it was what world are we living in that Dave Grohl walks by unnoticed, and people wanted to get pictures with me. Yeah, it's odd, Bert, and it's, you know, lots of times you're just kind of like, I think of it as like I tried to do all these things in my life, and most of them didn't work, and then I found something that worked, and then I'm just doing that.
Yeah.
My son is amazing because I love this. It's like the most pure thing I could say in life. He learns guitar. And then he has this big show at the Mint, and then they call him up on stage, and this is when he was like 7 years old. And they're like, okay, this is Wyatt Nash, and he's going to play Demons by Imagine Dragons. And everyone's like, okay. And he just gets up there, and it's... Right? And it's like, you're watching it, and you're like, he's good.
Yeah.
And people are clapping, they're like... And the thing that I loved about it was there was no ego about it at all. He had no idea how good he was doing. All he was doing exactly what his teacher Todd had taught him for 6 months. He was just, and when he was done, he smiled and he sat down. And that's how I feel about it. I'm just like, I'm just plugging in exactly what needs to be done for me to get paid and for me to support my kids. And this is what it is right now. I grew up, I wanted to make movies. I watched Woody Allen movies 100 times. I would watch each movie 100 times. I was like, I want to do that. Like, Ben Stiller came along, and I'm like, I want to do what Ben Stiller does. Seth Rogen came along. I was like, I want to do what Judd Apatow and Seth Rogen are doing. And I tried, and I could probably spend another 20 years and make a couple more movies and maybe get good at it. I'm not good at it yet, but there's no money in it. I made 2 movies. I went absolutely broke. Okay, guys, we just finished the podcast. You just saw some of it. Now we're going hiking in his BMW. Bert, it's good to hang out with somebody my age.
I know, right?
You know?
Someone your age, but then emotionally as young as you. We're both in our 40s, but we both live in our 20s.
Yeah, I know. Why did we do that?
I have no idea, man. I've talked about it in therapy a lot. The fact that I'm even saying therapy is something someone at 20 wouldn't do.
I should go to therapy, but I found that all the therapists are on the west side.
Oh, I do mine on Skype.
No, you don't.
I swear to God. Yeah, I love it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's so easy because I'm on the road. I can just go, I need a therapy right now. Like when I quit drinking, I was like, oh, maybe I'll do 2 a week. What was the story you had about you were working for a news show and his brother died? What was that story?
I was working at the front desk of a news station.
Wait, should I tell my version of the story first?
Tell me,
because mine's going to be better because it's not attached to the truth.
Got it.
So this guy did not like Jason. He was the news anchor for a show Jason was working on, and Jason was young, bumbling young. And so one day he gets a phone call and they're like, oh my God, the news anchor, his brother just died. You need to go tell him. And so Jason's like, oh my God, okay. So he goes up and he goes, hey, Frank, can I talk to you? And the guy goes, hey, not now. I'm in the middle of working on my read. And Jason's like, yeah, but it's, hey, not now. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? And Jason's like, yeah. And he goes, you know what? I'll tell you what, whatever you can say can be summed up in 2 words on a Post-it. So I want to see it on 2 words in a Post-it. Do not speak to me. So Jason goes back, grabs a Post-it, comes back, hands him the Post-it. The Post-it says, brother's dead. The guy who is all stoic goes, my brother's dead? What was the real story?
I love that you're such a natural born comedian because you made my story 10 times better. You also embellished the out of it.
Night and day.
You Iron Chef'd that. The story is that the person called, the wife called, said tell him his brother died. And I was like, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That's terrible. And I wanted to do such a good job that I wrote it on a Post-it.
Just 10 times more.
And put it in his box. And it sat there for 5 hours.
The whole time you're like, has anyone checked their boxes?
Have you ever done Iredell?
What's that?
Dude, let's just park here. We'll walk Iredell.
What's Iredell?
We can go up George Clooney's house. Take a right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll take you up George.
You just made my day.
You know what I do now?
What?
I talk like I'm vlogging when there's no camera around. I'm in the car the other night, and I'm with my kids, and I'm with my friend Brandon, and I go, all right, we just got Charlie Gelato. Wyatt wants yogurt, so we're gonna head over to the yogurt store. And I'm saying, I've lost my mind. Like, you asked me, has it cut into your life? And like, yeah, I've gone bananas. This is a story that Bert told that kind of went viral on the internet.
When I was 22, I got involved with the Russian mafia. Here's how it happened. I went to Florida State. I was not a very good student. This is how bad I was. I signed up for a Russian class thinking it was Spanish. Now, took like 3 classes before I realized, I don't think this is Spanish. To shorten it for you, we ended up studying abroad in Russia. This is when the Russian mob ran everything. This is 1995. And they told us that. They're like, we give us 2 young gangsters. The word for that's banditi. They go, they're gonna live with you. They're gonna walk you to class, take you back from class, take you on field trips. Don't speak to them. They're in the mafia. I was like, they're gonna be my best friends. So, first night, bottle of vodka, 6-pack of Baltica, planned a sentence, knocked on the door, Russian gangster opens the door, wife beater, tattoos, track pants, cigarette, sees me, a frat boy, by the way, I was wearing a fanny pack, I swear to God.
Why do you have people protecting you?
Because the mob ran everything. So they gave us 2 gangsters. They said, if we pay these the mob to watch us, then they're not gonna shake us down the entire trip.
Got it.
So I go to their room, I planned a sentence, I was gonna say, Strasutsia, меня зовут Bert, очень приятно, я работаю кошка. So what I plan on saying to him in Russian is inconsequential, because when I met him and I panicked, all I said to him in Russian was, I'm the machine. Which is hilarious if you're Russian, because I didn't really have slang. And he was just like, what? I was like, I'm the machine. I got a bottle of vodka and a 6-pack of beer, and he's like, come and tell my friends. Brings me in a room full of 9 Russian gangsters all drinking and smoking. It's just like, listen to this man. Tell them what you said. And I was like, I'm the machine. So they loved me. Drank with them all night long. I became the machine. Now, it was a great summer. The guy that answered the door, his name was Igor. We ran a pool hall scam, we stole a boat, and then one day, we're taking an overnight train trip to Moscow, and he goes, I can't go. New gangsters run the train, new gangsters run mafia. I'm like, shut. So I go, what about me? He goes, don't worry. I'll introduce you to the new banditi. They'll love you. Gets me there, introduce me to the new gangsters, and they're like, the machine sits in first class. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Go into first class, drink all the booze. Within an hour, kill all the booze. Big Igor says to me, machine, we go to the bar cart to get more vodka. I'm like, I'm in the mob, I'll do whatever I want. Roll into the bar cart. He says to me in Russian when we get in there, he goes, machine, go behind the bar and grab bread. And part of me is like, I'm learning the language. Like, I know what he said.
Right.
He's like, grab cheese. I was like, see it, cheese. I was like, give me another one. And he's like, grab vodka. I was like, I already know that one. Give me another one. He's like,
Vodka, that one I know.
Yeah, he goes, grab the money. I go, huh? He's like, grab the money. And I realize we're robbing the bar cart, and I'm the one doing it, hooked on phonic style. Grab the money, walk out. Two of my classmates see me, and they're like, you're in so much trouble. Go back to our first class cabin, and within 5 minutes, the head chaperone comes in, swings the door open, and goes, this is over. How dare you? Stand up. You are done, mister. Big Igor looks at me, takes a big sip of vodka, spits it in her eyes, and goes, no one talks to the machine like that. Shuts the door and goes, this is Russia. He's like, don't worry, machine, when it gets dark, we have good time. I'm like, what are we doing when it gets dark? Reaches into his pocket, pulls out a ring of keys, and he goes, we're robbing the whole train. Everyone falls asleep. We rob my class first. We rob everyone. We rob the whole train while they sleep. Then we wake up, we go back to our cabin. We drink all night long until like 6 in the morning. Pull into Moscow, pissed drunk. Train stops. Sun's up, door open, same teacher, not mad. Looks at me, sitting with the two gangsters. Hey guys, how you doing? Looks at me, sitting with the two gangsters, and goes, smiling, and goes, I want to be the one to tell you they've alerted the police. And I look out, and I see two cops talking to my whole class. They're upset, they're in their pajamas. They've been robbed, I get it. Igor's like, don't worry, I speak to police for both of us. I was like, oh, thank God. Walks out to the cop, who's taking a statement, spins him around and starts going, and just loud. There's a word in Russian called kazhol, and he's just like just barking at this guy. Guy turns around, cop's now staring at me, and I hear him bark out, which walk to the cop who's standing in front of the class I just robbed. How you doing? Walked 5 steps from the cop, thinking this isn't how I want to spend my second junior year.
Right.
Cop takes 2 steps, gets right up to my face, grabs me by the arm, spins me away from my class, away from Igor, right up to my face, and he goes, so, I understand you're the machine. He's like, tonight you party with us. And I was like, are you serious? I was like, wait, I'm not in trouble? And he gets so close to me, I can smell his morning cigarette. And he goes, no, this is Russia. The best story that ever happened to me. I'm telling you.
Jesus Christ, Bert.
Even still, I'm just like, God, that really happened.
Because it happened in a time where there wasn't the internet.
Now everything's so like, yeah, that happened. Swipe, swipe, swipe.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 100 likes on it. It's just like there was no documenting life. There was no... Like now you'd vlog that whole experience and it would go, like you'd be like, oh my God, we're breaking into my teacher's cabin. Can you believe this? This is Igor. Say Zdravstvuyte, Igor. And he's like, Zdravstvuyte.
Did you give the stuff back to your...
No. Okay, he kept it. I didn't even keep anything. By the way, the irony in this...
Were people mad at you in the class?
Irate. You have no... People were so angry. I was like we had a class meeting. This is the most interesting part of this whole story is that afternoon we toured the Kremlin, we toured Moscow, we go back to our hotel room. I realize I'm in trouble. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. We'll have a meeting with the heads of the Russian department. The next day they come in, we're about to leave the day after that, and they're like, so there's been an interesting escalation in this. We're gonna need you to party with them on the ride home. And I was like, excuse me? And they're like, apparently we've talked to our people in St. Petersburg and nothing bad happened. Like, yeah, we lost some stuff, but in the scope of what could have happened on that train, nothing bad happened. So you're gonna have to party with them on the ride home because apparently you kept us safe. I was like, are you kidding me? So on the ride home, Igor and Igor are waiting at the train. They're like, the machine! I'm back! So we partied with them on the ride home. We got back, we had a class meeting, obviously to address the fact that we weren't allowed to rob each other anymore. And my Igor, the guy that was the head of our trip, was like, at one point he stands up and he goes, I can't believe I hear this. You should thank him. No one's dead. No one's naked. No one's hurt. No one's beat to life. This man saved your life. I can't have this. And this is a class meeting, right? The mob's running this class back and he goes, machine, paidem. Like, let's go. And so I stood up in the middle of the meeting. I was like, I'm going to go drink with Igor. Take care of everybody. And just went back to his room and he smoked cigarettes and he was like, I don't understand Americans. Nothing bad happened. They lose a couple cameras, a little ruble. Who cares? I was like, yeah, nothing bad happened.
we're going to surprise a girl. I know.
2 girls.
Oh yeah, 2 girls. David got a call from a girl, a mom from Minnesota.
Oh, hold on.
What?
Oh wow, I thought your camera was gonna fall. That's pretty stable.
Yeah, I put some stickum on it.
Did you?
And they've been waiting for us.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have. Well, the mom's been. We've been trying to do this since Friday. They let goats here run free twice a year to eat all the grass. So when you go out, you see all these goats.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Who pays for the goats?
The state.
Shut up.
Well, it makes more sense to have the goats eat the grass than pay laborers. I guess it's cheaper.
Is that real?
It's 100% real. Enzo's grandmother lives here.
And goats run the entire town.
Goats run the entire town. It's run by goats. It was a goat mafia.
Okay.
They took it over. No, I'm being serious about the goats eating, but that's just a funny concept to think that
But
goats.
goats in the entire town. So here you'd see a goat.
You'll see Palos Verdes is all cliffs. There's actually no beach as the cliff like stops and there's ocean, and then the cliffs go up more, and then up there is like all goats. I mean, the mayor is a goat.
What's his name?
Billy. She's out of the room. She's out of the room. Let's get away from here.
It's the 4th floor.
No, don't go on 5. Don't go on 5.
You text.
She said she's out of the room. That's the last I heard. They go through over here. She says to me they're out of the room. Let's just go for it. Give me the key. I'll go for it.
We drove an hour away to surprise these girls for their birthdays. We're in their hotel room right now. They have no idea we're here. We coordinated this with their mom.
Let me see the phone.
Dude, it's like working with a child.
I didn't see it. Soap dish there.
He told me they both work. Text them all. We should have brought masks. Dude, it would have been so much better.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that.
Simmer down, won't you love? I'm taking one for the team. We taking shots till it's love. You never know where we can end up. Leave this bar, raise the bar for you. Hang your wardrobe in the winter. Don't you come around.
All right, everybody. Please hit. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and. All right, everybody. Thanks.
This is my favorite part. This would make me crazy. Where I go, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. Please hit like, subscribe, and remember Bert Kreischer. Check out his podcast, The Bertcast.
You forgot the shout out.
Oh, shout out.
You got to shout somebody out.
Oh.
Yeah, I got to pick somebody.
Oh.
Today's shout out is, we'll just put it right there, but.
Of like one of your viewers?
Yeah, you give people shout outs. I mean, you don't have to do that.
Oh, give it to my kids.
Yeah?
No, don't put. I don't want anyone finding my kids.
Oh.
Their YouTube videos are horrific.